Hey guys, welcome back. It's Denman. If you're new to the channel, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I appreciate you guys joining me today. I hope you all had a great day. Today I'm really excited. We are going to be doing our first Cosmic Crucible video. This is going to be a pretty big match for me. I am currently just about to get promoted to Diamond 1, so if we win this match, we should get enough points to move up to Diamond 1. It's been a long time coming. My goodness, taken 6 or 7 months. So hopefully we pull out a victory here. Let's check out some rankings real quick before we get started. We're up against Stentor. Let's see what we're looking at. So we are ranked last in power on this Crucible. So let's see where we're setting. TCP's 125 mil. And we are punching up how much? Looks like about 30 mil. So we're punching up 30 mil on this one. Let's check out what we've got. I've already looked at the defense and I've already set up my teams. So looks like we've got Astral in room 1. Liberty, pre-taunt with Old Man Logan, Orcus. I think we're probably going to see a mixture of this quite a bit during this Crucible season. Kahori is definitely going to be a benefit in room 4. She's going to be doing her ultimate first turn. And then, of course, we've got the mutant room. And in the 4th room, probably going to see, I would expect to either see an Odin team or Night Stalkers in this room. This is the room that's going to be affecting speed up. You're not going to be able to get speed bar, speed up. The only thing you're going to be able to deal with is speed stat, which is why you're going to see a lot of players putting either an Odin team in here, because it's going to be difficult to get ahead of them without having access to any type of speed mechanics. However, Night Stalkers is going to be pretty good in this because they're dealing with speed bar, or speed stat, I mean. So we're going to start down here in room 1. And we're going to jump in here and grab our team. So we're going to take Absolute A-Force. And let's see how it goes. Now, I did not even take a look. We'll figure it out here in just a second. But of course, this is going to be the first time that we're dealing with a Crucible with overpowered. So, of course, it looks like, with the exception of Shadow King and Ancient One, we've pretty much got everyone else overpowered right now. We're going to start out. I want to target in and get rid of Doctor Strange, because I do not want him having the capability to bring anybody back. Okay. I'm going to get Kahori going. All right. Should be pretty smooth sailing now. We're going to go after Moon Dragon. Get rid of her so she can't do any healing. All right. That should get rid of her. Yeah, that's not going to bother us much. All right. Let's go ahead and get Kahori's ultimate going here. Okay. Let's get rid of Shadow King next. Well, this is not coming out to plan at all. My goodness. Well, that didn't go how I expected, but that's how Crucible goes sometimes. So we're going to jump in here. Actually, we'll come back to this room. All right. But that very well could cost us the Crucible for sure. All right, so we're coming in with Cabal, Apocalypse, and Super Scroll. Ideally, we want to get rid of Old Man Logan before he does his special. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And let's go ahead and get rid of them with Apocalypse. That definitely went a lot better than the first round. Okay. Let's see what we had. 8370. Yeah, that's what we're needing. We definitely not need the outcome we had in the first room. So we're going in against Orcus. And we're going to take Astral in against Orcus. I keep forgetting to look at overpowered. I guess this is going to be one of those things we're going to have to get used to it. So, it looks like we're pretty much overpowered for most of them. This is pretty typical of what I was expecting. And then we'll finally get to go. Okay. All right, let's get Emma back in the mix. All right. Shadow King Ultimate. All right, let's get rid of Lady Deathstrike, and this one should be a wrap. Very good. Not as efficient as I would like, but I'll definitely take it over our outcome in room 1 for sure. All right, let's see. 23, 83, 67. Definitely not as good as I would like. All right, now comes the fun part. I've been looking forward to this all week long. All right. Maxed out Starjammers with Lilandra at 11 overpowered. This should be almost comical. I love using Starjammers in Crucible. They are a ton of fun. All right. We're going to start and go after Kahori. Okay, let's get Howard going. Get ability block. Wipe them. Let's get Lilandra's ultimate. And Groot's special. And that should do it. Perfect. They are beasts. All right. So we've got the mutant room. And we are taking in Immortal. What in the world? Well, we were until I set it up wrong. So let's fix that real quick. Hop out of there. There we go. Now we're taking Immortal in. I was setting up these teams earlier while I was at work and was a little distracted while I was doing it and threw the wrong person in there. All right, we are definitely going to stun Gambit. Okay. Let's get them pulled in together here. And there you go. That will do it. That's a wrap. All right, let's see what our efficiency was there. Like to get 8370. Let's see where we're at there. Okay, very good. 8370. All right, and then for the final room, we are going to be taking in Night Stalkers with Mephisto. But you know what? I really don't think... Here, we're going to back out of here. I want to check something on room 1. Let's clear out of Immortal. I may use... Yeah, I think I'm going to pull Mephisto out. I don't think I'm going to need him. And we're going to use Mephisto to clean up in room 1. Okay, let's grab Moon Knight. Yeah, our Night Stalkers is way bigger than the one we're facing, so I don't see any sense in using Mephisto. We're going to use him to go in and clean up in room 1. Just make sure we don't have any issues. All right. Let's use Blade's Ultimate. Okay. Let's get Oath going. Paying attention to the fact that she had blind would have been a good idea. All right. Well, looks like I was wrong somehow. I'm not seeing the all the complaining about overpowered changing the game. I am clearly overpowered against this team, and they are whooping my butt. Yeah. Doesn't look like it really mattered here too much. Yeah, that was that was very interesting, to say the least. I don't know what all the overpowered hype is, because my team was dramatically overpowered on that team, and they kicked my butt for sure. As a matter of fact, every one of my tunes had a 50% damage increase and focus increase, and it didn't matter at all. So I do think that there might be a little bit too much aggression about how much overpowered. Surely it's going to affect a little bit, but I think we can all see that it's not going to be as dramatic as everybody thinks it is. All right, so let's throw Pav in here. All right. Let's get in here and see if we can get this cleaned up. Get some slow out there. Okay, let's go after Blade. All right. There we go. All right. Well, I got clean up in a couple rooms that I absolutely was not expecting to have to clean up, but sometimes that's the way it goes. All right. And let's jump over here real quick. Oh, I can't help myself. I cannot help myself at all. I just love to use new characters. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's go. Oh, they're brand new toys. Whether it makes sense or not, you got to play with brand new toys. Oh, man. Well, they're not even going to get to play. But you know what? I can say Vigilantes just took out Astral. All right. That's absolutely not the score that I was hoping to get, but yeah, I don't foresee that getting us through this, but let's back out and see if he's attacked yet. I would say that is probably not going to get us a win. But let's go in and check it out again. So room 1. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. I think this loss was me misplaying for sure. That was definitely a misplay. And obviously the cleanup was pretty self-explanatory there. The 79.58 points is probably going to come back to haunt us. And then, of course, room 2. That was clean sweep with Cabal, Super Skrull, and Apocalypse. Astral took a little bit longer than I would have preferred, but easy victory there. The funnest team to play with in Crucible for sure, Starjammers, 8370. And then, of course, Immortal. And this, the Quandary. So we have all 8 overpowered. 2 11s and 3 10s. Mirror match. Let's go look at it again. Let's see if this was just terrible play by me or the worst RNG in history. Let's check it out. Now, of course, that was certainly a bad play with her having blind. But I don't know. It just looks like they're the team that has overpowered. I don't know. I feel like they're doing quite a bit more damage than I'm doing. For sure. Yeah, very interesting, for sure. I don't know. There's either a bug involved here or overpowered is not nearly as a big a deal as what everybody's acting like it is. But we will jump out of here. I think time will tell. I really didn't notice a whole lot of variance. I mean, as you saw, most of the rooms I went into, I had overpowered with my teams. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary, with the exception of a couple rooms where I had overpowered and it seemed like it did absolutely nothing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know that there's been a lot of uproar about overpowered. I personally had not come up with any type of opinion because I wanted to wait for Crucible. I didn't really see anything that makes me believe that overpowered is going to destroy the game. Because I literally kind of felt like it was the other team that was somehow having more power than my team that was overpowered. And I don't know, that could be a bug or what, but I would not expect to go into a mirror match in a room, have overpowered 50% more damage on the entire team, and essentially a 2 million stronger team and just get obliterated. So, I don't know. It could be something going on with the rooms. I mean, it is a brand new room. There could be some bugs there. I don't know. But, I don't know. Based on what I'm seeing, I really don't know what all the uproar is. But, again, let me know what you guys are experiencing. It could be terrible gameplay on my part. You know, if you've watched any of my videos, I will tell you I'm not an expert. But I don't know that you can play so terribly that a mirror match you'll get destroyed by a team that yours is much more bigger and overpowered. I don't know. Either way, I had a blast. I freaking love Crucible. Whether I win, whether I lose, whether things go the way that I wasn't expecting, doesn't matter to me because this is my favorite part of the game. I look forward to it every week, and I hope you guys will join me. I think it's a blast, and I really hope you guys liked it as well. Well, that will do it for now. If you guys have any comments, any questions, anything of that nature, please leave them down below. Like and subscribe, and until we meet again, be happy, be positive, and enjoy the game. Have a great evening, guys.